Hello, welcome to Adam and Craig Do Stuff, where today we are celebrating the best decade of them all. It's Naughty's Night, it's summer vibes, and we're at Drayton Manor.
1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you while you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak? I'm going like 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking at you while you're on the floor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ready for that heartbreak?
So yes, it's been about 9 years since we last came to Drayton Manor. It's been a long, long time. It looks completely different. Obviously, this was G-Force last time we were here, which tells you how long it's been. There's now a little play area, and I think, is it called Adventure Cove, this bit now? Something like that. Don't answer.
I don't know.
They were building air race, I think, last time we were here. We've got the amazing Shockwave. I don't even remember whether I like it or not. It's been that long.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely give it a go. Maelstrom, I definitely know that I absolutely
remember
love.
Maelstrom.
Lost it, there it is.
Yeah.
And it's been so long, I can't remember whether or not we prefer, what's it called at Paulton's Park? Cyclonator.
Yeah.
Because they're obviously both gyro swings, so it'll be interesting to get back on that and see.
Cyclonator.
See where it ranks. The Haunting as well is an amazing attraction, isn't
I
it?
don't remember that, but I do remember Stormforce 10, so I'm looking forward to doing that again.
Yeah, well, it's not really the weather to be getting wet.
Well, no,
we
it's
dressed
very chilly.
We dressed for weather that we were promised, and I'm going to be honest, we've not got it yet.
No.
We've not got it.
I mean, the clouds don't look promising.
No. So yeah, I know they call it Chessington then. Drayton are doing this year of events, a lot like we've seen across the Merlin parks, and we're currently in Summer Vibes right now. It's the Naughty's Night tonight. They've got a different theme every weekend, and every day within the weekend is a different theme. So this is called the 80s, 90s, Naughties weekend, but there's no 90s on, so I don't quite know what happened to the 90s. They got lost somewhere, but they have got a 90s weekend later on. So yesterday was 80s, that was the opening day. We're not too bothered about 80s, so we didn't bother. We waited till tonight because Naughties, in our opinion, was the best decade. It's the decade that we mostly grew up in, wasn't it? It's a decade that we met in.
We met, yes.
Yes.
2008.
Oh, God, we're so old. So, yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they do with the event. I love this little piece of decor here. I don't know if that's specially for summer nights or whether that's normally here. But I do know somewhere there's a sort of summer nights Instagram wall with the fake foliage in there.
Yes, I've never seen that. Actually.
Yeah. So it's going to be a good evening. It's open till 8 o'clock. I think on Saturdays it's open till 9, and on Sundays it's open till 8 o'clock. So it's going to be good fun. Also worth noting, one of the things that we were really disappointed with the last time we were here ages and ages ago was the zoo, which is one of the reasons it's taken so long to come back, because we were really, really quite disappointed with the zoo, weren't we?
Yeah.
When we last came. So we will have a look at that at some point today and just see if it's any different. Obviously they're owned by Looping Group now, which they weren't at the time, and Looping Group also own West Midlands,
Which we love.
which is fantastic, and they've done some amazing stuff at West Midlands since they took over. So I'm hoping that there's been some improvements, but we'll go and check it out and we'll see later on. First though, Shockwave. I can already hear we've got a bit of drum and bass going on over my Shockwave, because I know they've renamed it Shockwave for the weekend, haven't they?
I love their Shockwave.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I don't know whether you can hear the drum and bass. I might have had to take it off so we don't get copyright striked, but they have got some drum and bass on.
They're testing it now as well.
Here it comes. Hey! It's a lot longer than I thought it was going to.
So first ride down, and that was Shockwave. So it's the first time on that in 9 years. So yeah, I don't remember it that well. It was over quite quickly. I didn't think it was that short. So like it ended and I was thinking, oh, is that it? But it wasn't a bad ride. Quite a nice ride. A little bit of a headbanger. but not a massive pain machine like some roller coasters.
I don't know, my left ear might argue with you on that one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my ears are a little bit sore, but nowhere near like Colossus or
No.
Infusion.
I mean, I think if they, because I know a lot of the stand-up ones are being converted to sit-downs, and it may be controversial, but I think if they made it a sit-down with a lap bar and you got rid of that head-banging element, I think it would be better, to be honest. I don't really feel... I know it's something unique, and obviously at the time in the 90s, like, it was a new concept, but I don't really feel like the standing actually really adds anything.
No, I don't either.
There's nothing
No.
about, like, well,
Yeah.
obviously with like flying and inverted coasters, like they're a very different experience. But
Mm.
with that, I just don't feel that standing up really makes much of a difference
No,
to the
no.
overall experience,
Yeah.
apart from the fact it's uncomfortable. And the restraints are a bit of a nightmare to jiggle into. Although easier than I remember, actually. I remember last time it was.
I don't remember.
Last time I remember it being really hard to push the damn thing down, but actually that was a lot better. But still, yeah, it's not too bad. But
Not too
my
bad.
ear is literally on fire now. It's
Is
burning
it?
from the banging?
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I know. I don't deserve that in
You
life.
don't.
The rapids are open till 12 because we were going to do that next. And to be fair, I'm not even sure it's warm enough for the rapids.
Yeah, it's very chilly.
I don't actually know if Air Race is open or what, but we'll go see and we'll let you know what we've been on when we get on it and what's going on.
I just come off Air Race then, and we've never done out like that before, have we?
Never been on one of them
But,
before.
no, but you know what? I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I did. That was a load of fun, that was. It proper gets you dizzy, though, because it's non-stop, is it? You're just constantly going round and round. So, yeah, it does get you dizzy. But, yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I did have a lot of fun. I do feel ever so slightly nauseous now.
Yeah,
to
does make you very dizzy.
No, don't do it after you've done the funky fries. That's all I'm going to say.
No, we're going to go for them later. Looking forward to them.
Definitely want to do it before you've eaten. But yeah, that was really, really good.
Yeah, that was
really good.
fun. Not the
Some
comfiest
of them-
seats, though, is it?
No, they've got this weird ridge in the over-shoulder restraint, which just seems to have no purpose other than to push on your shoulders and make you uncomfortable. The blue plane in front of us was going mad, wasn't it? Like it was spinning.
it?
Yeah, it was really, really spinning.
Oh.
They looked like a washing machine then.
Wasn't really paying attention.
So they're probably, I mean, if we feel sick, they must be sick right now. But no, that was really good. I really
Yeah.
like that. I'm definitely going to go on that again later, I think. I really, really want to go and try the Haunting now because what I remember, it was a really, really good ride.
I don't remember it.
Do you not?
No, I might remember it when we go on it.
You probably will, yeah. And then we might head round to the Vikings area because that's quite new, isn't it?
Yes.
Maelstrom's still
And
got a
that's
massive
pretty cool.
queue, but we will come back to it at some point, won't we? We left you as we were about to go to the Haunting, I believe, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was good, wasn't it?
It was good actually,
That is
yeah.
good. That
yeah.
is even better than I remember it
Yeah,
being,
I
actually.
don't even remember it at all. But yeah, I really enjoyed
remember a
yeah,
single
no.
thing about it.
I really even like the pre-show on that. That's really cool.
It's sort of like 2 pre-shows essentially.
Yeah.
isn't it? 2.5 maybe. But no, it's really, really cool. There's loads of really good effects in there.
Yeah, loads.
And then the Madhouse section at the end is really cool as well. I really like all the different effects on it that you don't get on a lot of others. I think the sound they're cranking up in there, well, it needs fixing, doesn't it? I think
Yeah.
the speakers in there sound like they're from about 94.
I think that well, a lot of areas of the park actually with the sound. Yeah.
This one as well behind us, which is amazingly themed. Look how cool it is.
Yeah. Drunken
I
Barrels.
don't know how well. I think it's quite dark on there, but
Yeah.
we've got this Oktoberfest waitress woman here with these massive steins, and then it's all Oktoberfest themed. But there is like a tiny bit of music on.
Yeah,
It's
but you
so
can barely
quiet,
hear
you
it.
can barely even
Yeah.
hear it. We only noticed it as we passed one of the speakers. I just think it would add so much more to the atmosphere.
It
of that
would,
if was,
yeah, like some
pumping out.
like Oompa band.
Yeah,
Like yeah.
That's an accordion, just in case you were confused by that. And the same with the Haunting, like a lot of the time, people screaming in there was a lot louder
God,
than what the
yeah.
actual music was. So,
That was doing my head in, that was.
yeah, and it was just very crackly and awkward, wasn't it? And we've done Sheriff Showdown as well.
Yeah, that was so fun. I really enjoyed that.
I can never remember the name of it. I keep calling it the Rooty Tooty thingy. I'm
didn't
sure
want
it's Golden Nuggets themed last time we were here.
Oh, I think it was, you know.
Isn't it?
Yeah,
The
Golden
Golden
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
Yeah, it was.
She's quite cool as a shooting ride because things actually move and stuff as you. It's kind of like a cross between a shooting dark ride and one of those things, you know, where you pay and you shoot things and they move. Kind of like a cross between the two. Is it like a ride version of that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I didn't want that to end. I was
No, that was really
enjoying
good fun.
Yeah.
Not all of it working. Could do,
No.
could do with a bit of maintenance on that because some of it doesn't work. But it's really cool that the lights make smashy noises and the cows move and the horses move and stuff as you're doing it. I got sick of hearing, you got a bonus while I was
Yeah.
in there. But other than that, it was really good fun, wasn't it?
It was really good fun.
We also did Accelerator.
I like
Lovely-
Accelerator, yeah. I really enjoyed that. That's really fun.
Lovely little family boomerang coaster. Definitely preferred it when it was Ben 10. I don't really know anything about Ben 10, but it was just cooler with all the monsters in the
In the queue line.
In the queue line, wasn't
Yeah.
it? And then over here, the delay on that. We've got a new roller coaster being built by the looks of it. I don't know. I haven't even really seen many rumours about what this is going to be. I don't even know if we've had planning permission go down for it. But it'll be really interesting to see what comes next and what direction they're going in. I imagine it's going to be more family themed because G-Force is gone. Shockwave is the only major coaster here now, isn't it? And there's not a lot of major thrill rides left, so I imagine it's going to be more on the family friendly side of things, but it will be interesting to see what they bring. It's a decent space, a decent size space, isn't it? And there's some really cool things happening in theme parks at the moment.
So most of the park's done now. We still need to get on Maelstrom, but next we are going to go and check out the Viking area, which is the newest part of the park. Did it open like last year or the year before? Not that long. I haven't been here that long, has it?
Last year, I think, yeah.
And the rides look pretty cool there.
Yeah,
don't
so
they?
they've rethemed the Buffalo Coaster, which has got a name that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce. They've got a new disco, but it's one of the ones that I'm not
Like
a
Cobra.
massive fan of, where it's
Yeah.
got the hump in the middle,
middle.
like Cobra, but we'll reserve judgment until we've been on it. And then they've got Loki, which is one of those mad... Is it called... I think it's a Nebula style
know.
of ride, where it's just this really mad...
It does look crazy.
It's just
yeah.
mental. I don't really know what to expect from it, but I'm really excited to get on with it because it looks crazy.
So we're over in the newest area of the park now, the Vikings area. I quite like it in this area actually. It's very well themed. It's got a few rides here. Loki looks really cool to watch. It's quite
But
nice
not to
on
go
it
on.
as well.
I was going to say, it's nice to watch. Don't go on it, but it's nice to watch. It's a fun little. It is a fun little ride. Obviously, not a white knuckle.
No.
But it is quite fun.
I found it better going backwards than forwards.
Yeah, backwards seemed to get you stuck a little bit more, didn't it?
Did.
Takes ages to load. You
It
couldn't
does
have
take
one of them in
ages
a major park, could you?
No.
Because there's only one staff member on it, and because of the way it is, they have to load like one, I don't know, floor. What would you call it? Like they have to load one lot and then move it round so they go to the top and then load the other lot, and it does take a long time.
It does long time.
Also, if people could listen to the number they were given so they could sit in the right seat, that would also speed things up because people are too stupid and they just go and sit in whatever they want. And then we've got Thor over here, which is the disco, very similar to Cobra. We haven't been on that. The queue for it is absolutely massive.
It's a big queue.
And we do find the turnover on a lot of the rides here is quite slow. So I'm not, as soon as we've been on one like that before, I'm not all that bothered about getting on it. We'll see if it's a bit quieter later on. Oh, it's cold in this area, isn't it? This is not the summer's day we were promised, was it?
No, we've dressed for the summer.
Yeah, 19 degrees we were promised. I think when they booked the rides, they forgot to book the summer along with it, didn't they? So, zoo next.
Zoo, yes. I forgot about the zoo. Yeah, zoo.
Yeah.
Zoo.
So yeah, as we said, we weren't impressed with it last time, but we're going to go with an open mind. We're going to see what it's like, and we will honestly give our honest opinion.
So just had a little walk around the zoo there. I don't really think it's my favourite zoo by far.
It's better than I remember it being.
yeah.
I definitely feel like
Yeah.
there's been some changes in there. It does feel like it's improved. I didn't feel last time I felt quite uncomfortable in there
Yeah.
because of how gross it was.
Yeah, I quite like how there's like quite a lot of platforms in there for the animals, a lot of trees. Like,
In fact, one of the ones that was the worst last time was the gorillas, and that's gone now. That's now.
Did they have gorillas?
Yeah, that's now a macaque now.
macaque, yeah.
So yeah, no, he's definitely improved. I still think there's some way to go. They're not. They're certainly not up there with some of the better zoos that are out there.
No. There's a lot of obstructed views, aren't there? Really.
Very cagey.
Very
very
cagey, yeah. And sometimes there's like a fence and then a fence, like bars and then bars.
Yeah. Which compared to like the newer zoos that have got the really open enclosures and
windows.
Yeah, windows.
Yeah.
Although they're reflective, they are at least quite good. Better than bars anyway. And of course, you've got places like Yorkshire Wildlife Park where they have lots of raised viewing platforms.
Yeah.
And they've got lots of open spaces without fences. But yeah, better than what I remember it. But I definitely think they need to start putting some of the investments into the zoo section because it is definitely behind its time, isn't it?
Yeah.
But for now, I don't really know what time. There's nothing going on summer nights wise now. There's a special slush somewhere, but I don't know where it is. It's not really advertised well in the park, is it? It's what you can find it online, but I haven't actually seen anyone with it, and I haven't seen a sign for it. And there's no entertainment going on at the moment. There's just
not
general
showing
music,
it
isn't there?
starts,
So we'll go do some. And what time is it now?
It's
Half
about 4, yeah.
And I can't see anything that says when the entertainment starts. So I think we'll go do some more rides and then hopefully catch up when the DJ comes on or whatever's going on today.
Oh, we're stopped for the loaded fries now, as you can see.
Funky fries.
Funky fries, yeah. So they do, I think, 4 different toppings. There's katsu curry, there's pizza, there's beef chili, or there's vegetarian chili.
Yeah.
I asked for the beef chili, but they're out of that today. So
And the katsu. There's no katsu either.
oh, there's no katsu either. Okay. So we've both gone for the pizza, which
She's
is
not bad. Basically just cheese and... I don't know, it looks like salsa. It kind of tastes a bit like passata. I'm not quite sure
Yeah.
what it is.
yeah. It's not bad, is it?
No,
Not as bad.
not too bad. I mean, as theme park food goes, you can do a lot worse. Shout out to the jacket potato we had at Pleasure Beach.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot about that.
Right, especially by UK standards. I mean, the food is never incredible, is it?
No,
If we're
no.
quite honest. There doesn't seem to be much themed food. We still haven't found the summer night slushy, have we?
No, we haven't.
But yeah, it would be nice if they did a bit of themed stuff, especially because they're going for this pink and blue theme, aren't they? With the advertising, and you know pink and blue are our colours, so we would have lapped that up. We'd have loved that, wouldn't we? So I've managed to fit some more rides in. You can see here, look, we've got a DJ on playing Naughty's tunes. Most of them have been really good actually, but
Yeah, they've been good songs.
we walk past every now and then. I mean,
Yeah.
it's obviously it's an amazing era, but like every era, there is some crap. There's some bad stuff in there as well. But he's been playing some really good tunes. I feel a bit sorry for how it was some more people.
Yeah, like I expected there to be more on than what there is. Like I expected there to be like this really good atmosphere and
I expected it to be more of it, which is not their fault. If people aren't here, people aren't here.
No.
But yeah, it's a shame there isn't more of an atmosphere here because he's sort of playing sort of background music at the minute, really, isn't he? And he deserves more than that. And I think about when you go to Towers fireworks and like there's a really good atmosphere on the lawns. Like that's what I'd love to have seen here, but sadly the people aren't gathering, and it's not been a very busy day anyway, so I just don't think there's a lot of people here today. But it's good to have this in the middle of the park, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a nice little thing to have. He's got some really cool smoke effects. I don't know if you'll see them go off, but he's got some really cool smoke effects either side of the stage. But yeah, it's not...
I think when you're used to the Merlin parks, when they have an event, they have a lot more going on around the park, where this is just the DJ and there's not really anything else other than that. I mean, the DJ's doing a good job, to be fair.
Yeah.
But there's nothing else to the event other than that.
We've got some flags and they've got that Instagram wall, which I absolutely love.
Oh yeah,
It's probably the thumbnail to the video. But yeah, there's nothing sort of else going on. There's not a lot of there's not really any food or drink like different to what there would normally be, like anything for the event.
I think maybe like if they had a little bit more here, like maybe some dancers to go with the DJ, maybe stuff like that.
Sort of street entertainment.
Yeah.
Because even though like Thorpe is limited to space, you've still got entertainers going round having and sort of trying to hype people up and stuff. We don't have that here, but obviously I think this is, like we said, the first time they've done these kind of events, so I think they just need to build up their...
Yeah, you always have to start somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, and obviously it's not the biggest park in the country, so he's got to try and build up its reputation, and obviously there's a new coaster coming. They've done all these events this year, they've got them going on all through the summer holidays, so it might get a lot busier. If you think that summer holidays are coming up, it might get a lot busier. We might be back. We know there's a Taylor Swift night on, so we're looking at coming for that, and we might be able to see if it's a bit busier then and there's a bit more of an atmosphere. But it's still a nice event, and it is a nice park. We haven't been to for absolutely ages.
No.
Oh, there's the smoke. And you see it? But I really like that. Yeah, and it would be quite nice as well if it was a bit darker and there was some lights on, but obviously it's summer, so there's nothing you can do about that. I've had a good day. You've had a good day?
Yeah, it has been a good day.
Have you got a highlight?
A highlight, I think, probably that, the what's the airplane one called?
Air Raid.
Air Raid, yeah, I really enjoyed that one.
I love that one.
I enjoyed that
one, yeah.
And I enjoyed Maelstrom as well.
Maelstrom.
I mean, I do it for Cyclinator. I think Cyclinator gives you that swimming feeling where you didn't really get that.
Slightly stronger, but
Yeah.
of course this one's much older, so
And the Viking area looks fantastic as well.
yeah, the haunting is great. I absolutely love that. Even just the Rooty Tutti thing. And do you know what? I think Drunken Barrels as well.
Yeah.
Really nice theme, right? They just need to whack that Oktoberfest music up to full volume. But yeah, for what it is, like a little teacups ride, like it's great theme, isn't it? It's greatly themed. And do you know what? This park is so close to us. And
It's like 20 minutes away from us.
So we might be back more often, I think. As for now, though, that's about it for us.
What's up next?
We're not sure what's going up in the summer, but we've always got plans. We'll be doing more Adam and Craig chat stuff, so keep an eye on the channel for that. In the meantime, give us a like and a comment if you've enjoyed this video, and we will see you next time we do stuff.